Good morning, Minecraft, and welcome to today's, this is my first ever TerraFirmaCraft science experiment. I know I've done a lot of other science experiments in the past, some Feed the Beast stuff, some normal Minecraft, but today I thought I would try out a little question that's been asked a lot recently about TerraFirmaCraft, and it has to do with the speed of each tier of pickaxe. So behind me I've got a whole bunch of pickaxes. Let's take a look at our lineup. We've got copper pickaxe, bronze pickaxe, bismuth bronze, black bronze, wrought iron, steel, black steel, red steel, and blue steel. These are all of the pickaxes that I believe are available in the TerraFirmaCraft mod. I wasn't able to find any others. I even tried crafting things from previous versions that I remember having. We could make tin pickaxes and the zinc pickaxes. Those were available a few years ago, but I believe they no longer all are. They no longer are. So this is the list that we've got. And what I'm going to do is we're going to check the mining speed for each one. This question has come up quite a lot in several of the videos that I've been watching. Etho, Woolly Creeper, and even myself really haven't noticed a huge difference between the mining speed of the pickaxes. Especially these two right here. When it comes to these two, you would kind of think that this one would be a little bit faster, but honestly, it doesn't feel like it. So today, I'm going to put that question to the test. I'm going to grab each one of these pickaxes, and I'm going to start mining. Whoops, I need to get myself out of creative mode. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I was trying to say is that I'm going to grab each one of the pickaxes. I'm going to start mining, and I'm going to mine straight through each one of these lines. They're each 100 blocks long. I've measured them all out. And I'm going to keep a stopwatch, a little clock in the corner, so you guys can see exactly how long it's going to take. And then I'm going to go back over the footage and mark down each one of the times on the sign after the fact. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. Grab myself that pickaxe, and I'm going to start the clock as soon as the first break appears on the first block, and I'm going to stop the timer as soon as the last block disappears. So, alright, hold on to your shoelaces and let's go. Alright, there we go. That's the first tier. Well, it's now night, so let's go ahead and sleep in the bed, and we'll move on to the next tier. Good morning! Welcome back. Okay, let's put our tier 1 pickaxe away, and let's move on to the next 3 tiers. So I'm going to display all 3 of these at the same time, and you should get a little split screen for that. So let's go ahead and get started with the bronze, and you guys will also see the bismuth bronze and the black bronze. Oop, I don't want to do that. I just want to pull it off. Alright. No. Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well that is the end of the Tier 2, the bronze level. Next I'm going to move into Tiers 3, 4, and 5, and I'm going to do them all on the screen at the same time. So, we've got wrought iron, steel, and black steel. This one generally is the hardest to get, usually because nickel becomes extremely hard to find. I was originally just going to do the steel and the wrought iron, but I thought these three would be a good choice to put on the screen at the same time. So let's go ahead and we shall get started with wrought iron. Okay, well those three tiers definitely took a lot faster. They definitely felt a lot faster. In fact, it took a single day to get all three rows complete. So it felt a lot faster to me, but I also felt like my hunger bar and my thirst bar was going down a lot faster. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I'm going to go back and check the tapes to see if they were actually going down fast or whatnot. So let's go ahead and get started on the next tier. This is actually a single tier, unlike what I've been saying in my videos where this is a 6 and this is 7. They're actually the same tier, the same level, and I'm expecting them to run at the same speed. But I need to jump in the bed and we'll get started when the sun comes up. Wow, those two were just crazy fast. I'm going to go ahead and calculate those results, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, there we have it. All of the lines have been mined up, and we have the results finally in. I did not realize how difficult it is to get a timer into the video and to actually get the times to line up correctly. So let's just go down the list and we'll finish this off. We've got the copper anvil, or copper pickaxe. Excuse me, copper pickaxe with 4 minutes, 34 seconds, and 87 hundredths of a second. That's how that works out. Those are hundredths. And the lower number is the average block speed. So there were 100 blocks. 4 minutes and 34 seconds divided by 100 gave me 2 seconds and 45 hundredths of a second per block. So that's about the average rate that the copper pickaxe was running at. So we'll move down here to the bronze pickaxe. These three tier 2 pickaxes did not turn out at all how I had anticipated. I thought the numbers would actually run the other way. So let's see what they turned out with. Bronze, just the basic bronze, copper, and tin, gave us 3 minutes, 29 seconds, and 7 hundredths, or 7 tenths, 70 hundredths, 7 tenths. So almost 3.5 minutes with an average rate of 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And 6 hundredths. Yeah, 2 and 6. The bismuth bronze, I had actually expected this to be the best of the three, simply because it had more ores that you mix together. So I thought it was going to be the best. It actually happened to be the middle one. This one came out with 3 minutes and 44 seconds, 59 hundredths, with an average block speed of 215. So slightly slower than the bronze. The black bronze, which is copper, gold, and silver, actually came out the slowest with 4 minutes, 9 seconds, and 51 hundredths. So, yeah, quite a bit slower, with an average block speed of about 2.5 seconds. Or, no, 2 1/3. Those are hundredths, sorry. 2 seconds, 3/10. 2 and 3/10 seconds. So not too bad. You know, we're going about 3.5 minutes with a little better than 2 seconds per block. So the black bronze is actually almost slightly better than the copper, almost. So let's move on to the next tier, wrought iron. Wrought iron did quite a bit better than the first two, obviously. It came in at 3 minutes and 14 seconds, almost 3:15, with an average block speed of 1 minute and 59 seconds, almost 2 seconds. Yeah, excuse me, 1 second and 57 hundredths. Excuse me. So almost 2 seconds per block. Steel actually did quite a big jump over the wrought iron with quite a bit under 2 minutes, or under 3 minutes, excuse me. So 2 minutes, 49 seconds, that's 20 seconds faster than the wrought iron, with an average block speed of 1 second and 42 hundredths. So quite a bit of a difference, but the difference is in hundredths. So when you're actually mining with the two, you really don't see the difference. But when you spread it out over 100 blocks, you can really feel it after a while. Black steel. Let's move on to tier 5. This one that I've seen most of the YouTubers, the people that play TerraFirmaCraft, almost never get to this. In fact, this is the first time in my series, or in my experience, that I'd ever gotten to black steel. I've never had to it, or I've never gotten to it before. So, not saying that I've creative is the only way, but if you guys check out my series, this is the first time I've done a TFC series where I've gotten to black steel. Let me emphasize that. I have done it legitimately, okay? So, we're looking at 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Only slightly faster than the steel, honestly, with an average block speed of 133. Also, slightly faster than the steel. So, not really much of a difference between those two, but in the long run, you can really feel it. Like if you're doing a lot of strip mining and looking for more nickel, or you're doing large excavation projects, you can really feel it here in this black steel. So let's move on to our next contestant, red steel. We're looking at 2 minutes, 19 seconds, 53 hundredths, an average block speed of 124. That's cruising. That's pretty fast. And the same thing goes for blue. Blue steel came in slightly slower. We're looking at 4 hundredths of a second slower on the 100 block dash. That's what we're going to call it, the 100 block dash. And the average block speed about the same, 124. So those are the results for this first TerraFirmaCraft science experiment. Due to the time that it has taken me to put together this video, do all the testing, calculate all of the times, and get this video produced, it's really late at night for me, so I'm unable to continue with what I wanted to do. I did want to test or compare all of these times against vanilla pickaxes, but I'm going to have to save that for another episode. So for now, I'm going to have to say thank you for watching, and I hope you guys stick around for some more science experiments. Definitely feel free to go ahead and test these results on your own. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. And I'd also love to hear what other experiments you'd like to see me do. I'm going to be continuing as many tests and trials as I can, and just kind of understanding the mod itself. Things work quite a bit differently than they do in vanilla, so I thought I'd give it a try and test out how things work. So I'm going to keep going with this series. If you guys have anything you want me to check out, try out, and test, let me know down in the comments. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. What is that giant black wall? All right, bye-bye.